can't wait. Hot cones. We've got the Vice President of Development, Joel Friedman, and chef from the Mad Italian, Jose Diaz. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, you got to tell me about this. Tell me how the whole phenomenon, because it's taken over. People are jazzing about these Zazu hot cones. Tell me about the genesis of this.
Well, we started it to look at what we need to do because we have a Mad Italian Gelato Bar. So we have the cold cones, and we needed the hot and savory cones also.
You just had a sense that you needed it?
We needed something to close the loop. And as winter's coming up, it's getting cold, and what better than a nice hot Zazu cone? So we looked, and we saw a product in Italy, and we imported all the equipment and the cones and everything and brought it to Toronto. We're the only ones in Ontario that will have them.
I'm surprised the Italians would have done that already, because you'd think they would want to be purists and not want to mess with what has worked. But the fact that they came up with it first is really interesting, and then you're the first to bring it here. So explain, may I hold one of these cones?
Yeah.
Because they're not unlike pizza crusts, and yet they're not like pizza crusts at all. Tell me about these.
Well, these are freshly made every day, and it's in a ball, and we have a special machine that actually forms it into a cone.
Wow. And there's a little bit of crispiness everywhere, so, and they're solid. Like, these feel solid.
They're solid.
Nothing's going anywhere.
Nothing will leak, and that was the whole thing we wanted to do. We wanted the convenience of a customer to be able to eat a cone and not leak anywhere. It's like a pizza. When they have a pizza slice, most of the people are folding it, and everything's dripping all over the place. So we have one that they can go on the street and walk around in the subway and have a cone.
Well, let's see the making of one of these.
For sure. Jose's going to make. Okay. What we have on the dress table is we have two versions. We have the vegetarian, so we have olives, goat cheese, we have mushrooms, and we have red peppers.
Yep.
And for the pepperoni, we have the basil, the pepperoni, our sauce, freshly made, and our mozzarella cheese.
Wonderful.
So we have our cone, and we put them into the holder, and we put everything together in one bowl. And the whole reason is so that there's going to be consistency towards when you eat the cone. So
it's all distributed evenly?
Exactly. So the first bite and the last bite has to taste the same. So we made sure that we had it. So he's putting mozzarella in. Then he's going to put in the pepperoni. It's going to go into
I like how you've shredded the pepperoni. Again, that would allow for it to be distributed properly, right?
Exactly. Some fresh basil in our famous sauce. And he mixes it all together in the bowl.
This is where it becomes unlike the pizza that we know.
Yeah. So you see it, everything is consistent in between as he's scooping it. And he makes sure that every bite, you get a pepperoni in your mouth.
Are they quick to make? I mean, that doesn't take too long to whip that stuff up together.
This takes very, very quickly, a minute, minute and a half, the most. And then it takes 5 minutes in our oven. So we have the specially designed oven that's a convection type oven, and it goes on a rotation in and out. And when it comes out, it's all ready and browned. And then on top,
I would imagine the nature of these cones as well would insulate the heat, so it would keep the heat as you're eating through it, right? It's not going to go cold at the end.
It does not go cold. We've tested it where people have taken it home, driven home, and taken it out, and they don't have to reheat it. It's hot enough. So that is something we've been testing. The test has been in works for about a year right now, and so we're very happy with it.
And then a little extra cheese on top.
And extra cheese for the topping. So I want you to try it. So I'm going to give you a cone.
Okay.
And you have a choice. Do you want to be adventurous and try the vegetarian?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm an adventurous type.
So I'm going to move everything over for you.
Okay.
Okay.
One of my questions earlier was, how do you make sure that a few of those bites in the center aren't all sauce or aren't all, all crust? You want to get that distributed evenly as well,
It goes
right?
back to the way we mix, and that's all. We have to make sure that it's mixed thoroughly.
So
I want you to do 1 scoop
okay,
of
got
olives.
My black olives. Okay.
Scoop of mushrooms.
These are what type of mushrooms in particular?
Just the regular mushrooms.
Okay.
And we also cook them so that they have the extra texture. Peppers.
roasted red peppers?
Roasted red peppers.
Nice.
And then you put the mozzarella cheese.
How much of this?
1 scoop.
Okay.
And then we'll give you the sauce.
Can I put goat's cheese in, or is that still to come?
No, goat cheese is only on top. So because you want that extra flavor on the top and the zing.
How much sauce?
Just one scoop.
Just one.
You got it. So
That sauce smells amazing.
it's making me hungry.
Yeah. Do you get sick of them, even though you must smell them all day long?
You know what? I've been eating more and more every day. So we started off with 4 flavors. And then you're just going to put them in here. We started off with 4 flavors, basic flavors of pepperoni, margarita, meatball, and then we went to prosciutto,
Yum.
spinach and ricotta, eggplant,
Wow.
and turkey and pesto. So the turkey and pesto is one of my favorite. So we wanted to have some regular ones so that every person can have a regular typical, and we wanted to have some gourmet type. And we're developing more and more every day.
Is there a trick to eating this? Do you have to master any sort of
No?
technique? Okay.
No. Now what you need to do, you need to put some on top. So goat cheese on top.
Love goat cheese.
Yeah. Okay, lots of goat cheese.
Lots of goat cheese? Okay.
You got it?
Yum. Okay.
And then an olive on top, just for that extra zest. And there you go. You have a beautiful. You actually did a good job.
That looks like a sundae, doesn't it?
You've passed your certification.
Yay! So when it comes out, the whole thing will be bubbling and golden brown.
And golden brown. And because we have a rim on it, it doesn't go all over the place. The rim stops it, and so that the taste is consistent and it's not messy. And then we wrap it up. We put it into the oven, and it's fantastic. So we've been very happy. We have 2 locations right now. We have one on Bayview in Eglinton, and we have one in Little Italy on College. And we've also done a bake show, and it was fantastic. We were serving about 350 cones in an hour, and so the people love it. They're looking forward.
Who typically buys pizza in a cone?
You know what? It's been a variety. We have actually customers that come in every day now just to get their cones. They order 2 cones every day.
And are these professionals? Are they students?
So we got a mixture. Each location has a different one. At College, we're getting the later crowd. So the after the bar type crowd, they're coming in and they're eating the cones. And at our Bayview location, we're getting the families. And the people coming out. We've actually had people come in on a date and had our cones.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. They were sharing and they were eating the cones together, and it was very romantic also.
And your biggest selling flavor so far is?
It's probably the margarita and the pepperoni. Those 2 are the and probably when you get into the gourmet, we probably have the eggplant and the turkey and the pesto. Yeah, that's.
Do people buy an ice cream cone, a gelato cone, and a hot cone at the same time?
They buy. The answer is yes. So they have our pizza cone, and then they have our gelato cone afterwards.
Well, you've got some that have been previously baked.
Yes.
And we're going to try those when we come back. So more with Joel and Jose when we return. Zazu hot cones, all right? I'm going to put them to the test. Come on back. Can't wait. With Vice President of Development for the Mad Italian, Joel Friedman, and we've built our hot cones, and now we're going to take them out of the oven and give them a try.
Take them out of the oven.
Yum, yum. And you've got the special oven back at the Mad Italian.
Yeah, we got the special oven. It's a big oven, so we just brought these here.
Okay.
And we got the pepperoni and the meatballs, and we have all the other flavors right here if you want to take a...
So that's the one with the meatballs.
Yes.
That's pepperoni. And is this the version I just made?
That's the one that you
Well, I
just
should
made.
try the one I just made first.
And you do.
First, I said, because I will be eating others. Okay. So again, no trick. I just bite into it.
You just bite into it.
Brilliant. You got that doughy, crispy flavor, the texture that we love about pizza crust, and then you get all that stuff. It's awesome. Okay. Next.
Do that one.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Do you deliver, by the way?
We don't deliver. It's takeout, but we're getting requests right now for birthday parties, and someone just wanted us to cater a party at home. So we do that.
Love it.
And we're looking to go to other communities within Ontario and Toronto. So we're looking to grow the brand.
Love it. For more information, maditalian.ca. These are delicious. Go get your Zazu hot cone today. And still to come, owner of A New Day, Trey Armstrong. Musician Suzanne Doyle, but right now Glenn is learning all about the Real Asian Film Festival. Take it away, Glenn.